What's going on, Jets fans? It's your boy DT back with some breaking news. Darren Mucci and the New York Jets have a trade. They send a 2026 sixth-round pick to the Cleveland Browns in exchange for defensive interior lineman Jawan Briggs and a 2026 seventh-round pick. So a late-round pick swap gets Jawan Briggs to the New York Jets. I don't have a ton of knowledge on Jawan Briggs other than what I've learned in a quick couple minutes search on Google, Twitter, PFF. What it seems like is he played a very small sample size, 133 snaps in his rookie year in 2024. He graded out as the 23rd best defensive interior player out of 220 with a PFF overall grade of 72.2. He was 60th in his pass rush grade and 30th in his run defense grade, the run defense grade coming at 66.5. Then I coupled it with a couple of highlights I saw on X or Twitter that were curated by Jets content creators and Jets reporters. And I see that he is doing a lot of good things in the run game. Again, small sample size. So my assumption is they weren't happy with the run defense in the second game. Who would be? I wasn't. And I think that they're going to look at Briggs as a potential swap for Fedarian Mathis or Derek Nottie, who was on a very minimal contract anyway with the Jets coming into this year. So it looks like they'll be cutting ties with a defensive interior player to make room for Jawan Briggs. And I think he has obviously the better chance to make the 53 over somebody at the bottom of the defensive interior depth chart. So welcome, Jawan Briggs. Hopefully, I don't think we'll see him on Friday. I feel like that's just way too much to ask of him. There's a chance, right? I feel like, players have come in on short notice, including, Baker Mayfield, that one game for the Rams, and he won it for him. But maybe they throw him out there in Friday's preseason game and just say, hey, go stuff the run, or hey, go rush the passer on these downs. And they give him a vanilla, set of packages for him on Friday. So we have Jawan Briggs. We no longer have a sixth-round pick this year, but we do have a seventh-round pick added. And this comes on the heels of rumors that the Jets were going to trade for a wide receiver too, right? Diana Rossini reported this morning that the Jets are among several teams. I would assume there's 32 NFL teams right now, or maybe realistically 28 or 29 NFL teams right now that would like to upgrade at wide receiver, right? So I think that it was a more blanket due diligence statement by Diana Rossini. There's teams like the 49ers who are looking to add a receiver while also trying to figure out what to do with Jawan Jennings. The Minnesota Vikings are looking for a receiver while Addison is suspended and they're dealing with injuries. So a lot of teams are looking for wide receivers. Am I going to say that the Jets are going to make a move at wide receiver? Not necessarily. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to address, again, defensive interior, defensive edge, maybe a blocking tight end first before going to attack the wide receiver market. But I would welcome very many trades at the wide receiver position, right? You have guys like Alec Pierce in Indianapolis, it's kind of a loaded room. The Packers with Romeo Doubs, that's an even more loaded room that had two rookies added to it this year. Jacoby Myers, it doesn't seem like he's seeing eye to eye with the coaching staff right now in, I believe, Vegas. So there's plenty of, avenues that I would like the Jets to explore. Do I think they ultimately do it? Probably not. And I think they try to see what they have out of their guys before making a move. But I would definitely welcome a wide receiver 2 or even a wide receiver 3, somebody who's better than, maybe a Tyler Johnson on this roster who's going to come in and compete. I don't see a trade happening for a high-end wide receiver who's going to come in and give you 600 to 800 yards. I don't see that, and I don't think the offense is going to be built for that. So maybe we should temper expectations on a wide receiver trade, but we do trade for defensive interior lineman Jawan Briggs. That's going to do it for this one. Just a quick update, some breaking news. Hit the like button on your way out. I'm Dylan Terriman. I will be on with Jake in a couple minutes. So if you're listening to this ahead of time, you'll catch me at 5 p.m. on Jake's show. I will be back tomorrow, Thursday night, August 20th, to do a film breakdown of Justin Fields and the starters. I have about 10 to 12 plays that we'll go over on the All 22. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Once again, hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, and I'll catch you next time.